Okay, so live action adaptations of anime and manga have a severely troubled history. And the very act of speaking their names is an act of blasphemy and only gives them power. So we will not mention these abominations, for they should die in the cold nothingness of the void and be completely faded from everyone's memory. But luckily, the Bleach movie isn't nearly that bad. In fact, it's actually fairly decent, all things considering. For the uninitiated, the movie is a supernatural tale of a high school student able to see ghosts, who, through a chance encounter, gains new abilities to fight evil spirits. And I can practically hear the fanboys and fangirls beating down on their keyboards in the comment section over this description. If you've read the Bleach manga or watched the anime, or maybe both, be warned that this movie condenses a lot of material into a 2-hour experience. So a lot of things fall through the cracks. Like, prominent secondary characters are a little more than, background filler. Like, I would have loved to see Orihime and Chad actually get down with their powers, but don't count on it. And not only that, a lot of the most badass moments that you read in the manga or saw in the anime, those are usually condensed and combined with other scenes that make the entire experience drag on a little longer than it should, or at worst, they just completely eliminate it altogether from the plot. But again, surprise motherfuckers, it is a 2-hour movie. Deals were struck and sacrifices were made. But I will say this, the action is top notch and the fight scenes look dope as hell. So despite everything, this movie was actually pretty decent, and it did a pretty good job of getting the overall point of the adaptation across. So, if you are a Bleach fan, or an otaku steaming at the idea of another bad live action adaptation, then I must kindly and respectfully ask you to calm the fuck down. While this movie won't blow your mind or redeem other shitty adaptations as a whole, it's still good enough for a cheap, nerd-induced thrill that makes it so worth watching if you have the time. Alright everybody, that's all the time I have for you today. Remember to like, comment, and subscribe. And as always, it's your boy the Mad Prince telling you all to stay classy. Deuces.